never actually really prepared for like the whole experience.
The best part, I see every time something new, how much they pay attention to the user experience here. They thought about every single small detail that you might need.
If people are crossing, they don't actually really care and they just like run over.
Hey everybody, my name's my name's Max. I'm in Korea for about 12 days for a business trip, and I'm from Austria, but we're coming from Germany.
Hi, I'm Samir. I'm from Azerbaijan, and yeah, we work together.
I'm from Mexico and I'm here for 2 weeks.
Since last week, how was your experience in Korea? What did you enjoy the most?
I've enjoyed everything. This place is amazing. The people are really nice. Food is really tasty. Their whole monuments are historically impactful. Like they hit heavily. We went to the militarized zone over in North Korea. It was actually a very strong experience. Yes, exactly. Those are the words. We thought we watch videos, we watch everything. We were prepared, but you're never actually really prepared for like the whole experience, and it's a very beautiful one.
I've been here many times. I lost track of it, and I mean, I love coming here. I love the food. I love the culture. People are super nice. They're very, very overkind, actually. Because I'm from Azerbaijan, we have a different culture, and I live in Europe, which is also different. I've been to US, Russia, and other countries. I cannot put this one like or say that this culture is similar to anything that I've been to or experienced, you know. So that's why for me this is the best part. I see every time something new that I don't see it in Europe, and it's always kind of something to explore. And I think one of the best things here is definitely the food. I love the food here. Yeah. What I can also compliment here, how much they pay attention to user experience here. For example, in the hotel, right? You get in compared to the European hotels or American hotels. They thought about every single small detail that you might need, like starting from the phone chargers to let's say your hygiene stuff and everything. They really pay attention. Also, I was just noticing, I was first time getting into a bus, and I saw that on the bus station where you sit, there's a fast charger there. I was like, this was something for me. Like, okay, this is something, you know. This is one of the points I would say that I really appreciate here. I wish in the other countries we could also adapt this, because it makes our life much more easy. It's not just about the charger, but other small details, you know.
Also that the rental car company brings the car to you. They have your work address already into the navigation, your hotel address, everything is set up. It's just an easy signature. When you do rent a car in Germany, it's a bureaucratic that is unimaginary. So,
What would you recommend the most? Like the one stuff you really like, oh, you have to do this.
We have a spot, a food spot near our hotel, where we ate mandu komtang, which is mandu soup, dumpling soup with bone broth. I think that's like the one thing you have to eat here. It's very, very, very good. If you're able to, you have to dress with the hanbok, and you have to visit the palaces and take lots of pictures, because those are like moments that stay in your heart, but you can capture them with pictures. Yeah.
What did you dislike the most, or what shocked you? Like, you thought it was something true, but it happened totally different?
Definitely their driving style. I really don't like it. It always makes me sick. They brake hard, accelerate hard, brake hard. And one thing also, I think it's I don't know, they're obsessed with safety and security. So even in their cars and everywhere you go, there are so many warning lights and beams and beeps, notification. It's a little bit overwhelming.
it is not fun to own a car here, I think, in Korea. The road conditions are not very good. It's not fun to drive. There are speed bumps everywhere. So as a country, Germany has a huge car culture with driving freely on the Autobahn. And this is totally different here. That's what I was surprised to. Yeah, there are no bins. There are no little boxes. So we're carrying ours. That's okay.
And one thing, I think it's generally a cultural thing, maybe kind of similar to mine, which I was always annoyed in my country. There is a very strong sense of hierarchy. So hierarchy really matters a lot in their personal lives, in their, let's say, career or business or bureaucratic. It's almost kind of I think hinders their let's say, creativity at some point or any other step. They are in boxes that they're not allowed to go in, you know. And if their boss is in that box, they don't go into that box, even, you know.
We haven't really encountered anything in particular that we dislike. We actually thought people would be a lot colder, but they're really, really nice. The only thing that kind of like shocked us was the transportation. Like the cars, they don't stop. If people are crossing, they don't actually really care, and they just like run over. Yeah, and
Yes.
when the timer stops, when you have to cross, immediately after like the light turns red, they go super fast. Like they don't stop at all. They don't really care. Yeah.
If you're comfortable with it, can you share a bit the budget you planned for your trip, your 2 weeks trip in Korea?
It was like around $3,000 per person. Yeah. Since we planned this like for like half a year already, we saw that food is actually pretty cheap. If you go to right places, it's pretty cheap. Convenience store is also really cheap.
Say a hotel is about 130 to 150 euros a night, or 130 to 200, depending on Namyang or Seoul. Then let's say food for about, if you go out to eat, it's a lot cheaper. That's half the price to compare to Europe. So you can go easily with like 20, 30 euros per person. Other activities, let's say another 30 euros per day. What else do you do? Transportation, also surprisingly cheap, the taxis, I have to say. It's maybe a quarter of the price of Germany. So you get another 20 euros a day maybe for transportation if you don't use public, but or if you have a mix of public and taxi rides. Yeah, I think that would be about it. What we have, about 250 to 300 euros a day for everything. But we didn't do much cultural activities yet, like museums or cinema, so this one I cannot have an opinion on yet.
You have to save a lot for souvenirs. I think that's the most important thing. You have to bring something from here. We actually went to buy red ginseng because they say it's really healthy, and I think that's kind of like more on the expensive side. Yeah. So if you really want, like, if you focus on your health and stuff like that, and if you want to buy red ginseng, you have to save up.